Today is a big day because I think I'll be able to finish the very last painting in the True Color series. This one. 20 paintings later. I already had 2 before I started the series. That's how I got the inspiration to work on the series, but I painted 20 paintings more, so 22 total in the collection, and I'm painting the last one today. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. That sense of accomplishment, you know? So I'm gonna work on it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish it today. I already started to paint a few bits of it. Let me show you. Lake, don't steal my slipper, please. Don't. No. No. Good girl. Go get your toy. That's for you. Go get that. There you go. She loves my slipper. So here's the painting. It's a tall one, like 48 by, I think it might be 16 by 48 or something like that. No, Lake, no. Lake. Get your toy, good girl. I started working on the borders, so I painted the borders. I did a few details in the hands here before I removed the charcoal. This instrument, by the way, it's called a Merlin. It's a 4-string instrument. It's very interesting. I could show you maybe later. And what's interesting about this painting is that it could go either way, horizontal or vertical. I made sure of that because it's a tricky, interesting size and shape. It's very elongated, so it could go at the head of maybe a bedroom or on a smaller wall. I think it's interesting as a size, but I wanted to give people the option, you know. I'm pretty sure of the color placements on this one, except on the handle of the guitar. I'm not sure exactly how I'll choose all the color placements, but as I'm adding more black to the painting, it'll come to me. Let's finish this painting series. I'm so excited. My girl is having fun with everything that isn't her toy. Of course, this is a Merlin. It's a very beautiful instrument. It's pretty small, so it's good to bring on the road. It's this thin, it's made of solid wood, and it sounds great. I have to wait for the paint to dry. I've put some glue down as well. Like in this area, there's a bunch of glue that's outlining the Merlin and the strings. So once the black paint is fully dry, I'll be able to remove the glue. My conundrum here is how much of the, what do you call that? David! What do you call un manche de guitare? The neck. So how much of the neck am I gonna let peek through? Because I want a nice balance obviously between the black and the pops of colors, but I also want the hand to show up here nicely. So if I leave too much, ideally I would like to leave the whole neck as pops of colors, but with the fingers, is it gonna be interesting? And I also like the idea of maybe covering some bits of it, maybe the frets, the little separators between, like within the neck, to have like a floating neck maybe, I don't know. So once I remove the glue here, I'll be able to see better where I need to add black. Because initially I was thinking of having the entire neck of the guitar be black and only outlined with pops of colors, but now I'm thinking maybe I should leave a lot more pops of color. And also when I was done painting all that black, it felt a bit startling to see so much black compared to the pops of colors. But then after looking at it for a while, I kind of like the idea of those floating hands within the black. I don't know, it grew on me, like the floating hands, and having a lot of black somehow makes it calming or mysterious. So I'll gauge once I remove all that glue. I wanted to share with you a discovery that I made on YouTube recently. The reason I create these vlogs in my studio and I show my process, talk through all my decision-making process about my paintings, is because I love watching those. And I wish I could find more vloggers that are painters. I don't find that many. There's a lot of tutorials, which is great if that's what you're looking for, but I liked seeing a day in the studio and other people's process and way of doing things. That's what I love the most, and I love traditional painting. There's a lot of art vlogs that are more from an illustrator's point of view. A lot of it is like cartoony or digital art, and it's really not my thing. I like traditional art, I like abstract art. Basically, I found the vlogs of Sandy Hester, which inspired me a lot and made me so happy because I feel like that's the type of vlogs that I really like. I don't know if it's gonna be your cup of tea, but she does really beautiful abstract art that is halfway between figurative and abstract, kind of like what I do. You can see what she's painting, but the compositions are very abstract. There's a lot of texture in her paintings. The colors are very joyful. If you like really pretty, neat, realistic painting, you're probably not gonna like what she does. But if you like more abstract stuff, a lot of exploring and trying things out, you would really love her channel, and I fully recommend it. It's a great discovery. I discovered her only maybe a week ago. Very inspiring. If you know other painters that vlog, let me know. Let me know, please. Let's get the pops out for a little play outside, and I'm gonna keep working on this one. It's the last one. It's the last one. Who wants to play outside? She's awake from her nap. While I was painting, she was sleeping, and now we're gonna go play. Come on, Licky. Come on, girl. Good girl. Yes. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go pee. Let's go play. Let's go pee. Oh, I hear the dogs coming. Always ready for a play, right? All right, girl. Not the pee. We put a bottle like this because they keep going to dig in there and they get so dirty. And she's afraid of the bottle, so she doesn't go near. It's the only way we found to prevent that from happening. You beautiful boy. I have some nice asters growing here. gorgeous. A couple snapdragons, a bumblebee. Hello, Mr. Bumblebee. And also the sunflowers are exploding. Some of them have gone over, but more are coming. Oh my god, everybody's pooping. I really love planting sunflowers because, well, I like sunflowers and it makes nice bouquets, but it makes people smile. There's a lot of people with dogs in the neighborhood and they walk by here because it's kind of a main street here. And everyone, when they pass by the sunflowers, it makes them smile, they pause, they look at them, and that makes me really happy. They're starting to play more normally together. She's still bites Lennox, but not as much as she used to. There's a little bit more of a calm about her. A couple weeks ago, I could have never caught her like sitting down like this. Look at this. This is a rare sight. Both sitting. They're both sitting together. Oh, there you go. I'm done, as in the painting is finalized and the whole painting series is finalized. I can't believe it. I started in January. We're now in August, at the end of August. It took me 8 months to get all 20 paintings done. It took longer than it would have normally because all of this is new to me. I had to build the website, learn about so many things about selling art online. I met with a professional to give me advice. Just setting up the website is a whole thing in itself. So I think that in a normal setting, once everything is put into place, I could have done this a lot faster. But still, 8 months, 20 paintings, pretty good. Now I'm gonna take photos of this and I'll put it up on the website and show you an example of what it's gonna look like once the series launches. Before I do that though, I wanna give you close-ups of the painting. There's a few things that I really like about it. I love the floating hands with the black background. I like the floating neck. I resolved that in a way that makes me really happy. I left a lot of gaps between the threads and that really made the composition for me. When it comes to signing this one, I had to find a way to make it so that the person getting this painting would be able to place it on the wall whichever way they wanted, horizontal or vertical. So I decided to put my signature as the logo of the guitar. This way it doesn't matter which side to put it on. I didn't want to pick a spot on the painting that would, you know, make it weird to place on the wall. I also added pops of blue in the background on top of the black, and it's ultramarine blue, so it's kind of transparent, and I feel like it gives a little something, but it's in a subtle way, and it's also a nod to the very first painting that I created that inspired this entire series many years ago. I had done that. I had put some black, so full circle, first one, last one. I think it gives it just the amount of like quiet energy that I really like. Okay, let's take a few photos and prepare the listing. I can't believe I'm done. Il est en bonne proportion. Ouais. Je veux pas voir trop du window. Est-ce que je suis bien placée dans l'espace? Yep. Okay. And we have this one to do here next to me. Thank you, thank you. When it comes to taking photos of the artwork, I'm not trying to enhance it in any way. I'm not trying to lift the colors to make it more contrasted or more saturated. On the contrary, I'm trying to make it as natural as it possibly can be, so that the person looking at the photos can get a real feel of how it would be to have it in real life. I'm trying to get different angles, showing the painting on the sides. If there's textures and raised bits in the painting, I try to show that as well, imperfections. Some people love textures, some people don't, so I try to show if there's a lot of textures. I also decided that I would be holding the painting in one of the photos on the listing to really give a sense of proportion. Hopefully this way it gives a really good idea of what it looks like in real life. Now that I'm done painting everything, the work itself is not fully done because I still have to prepare some things behind the scenes when it comes to the website and the shopping cart, the email that will go out to everybody announcing the launch date and all that stuff. I have to prepare it and also test it out to make sure that when I do launch the collection, everything works well. And for those who are interested in the paintings, perhaps the way I do it is that you sign up to the mailing list, the VIP list, the very important people, you, so that those people will be notified on the day of the launch. So if you're interested, go to syndia.ca and just sign up to the mailing list. Promise I won't bug you with a ton of emails. I'm not that kind of girl. Now that we're done with all this beautiful gorgeousness, what are we to expect from the videos? There's one video I'd like to make about the do's and don't so much when it comes to selling art online, because there's things that I feel I did it right, and there's stuff that I should have done a bit differently, but that will come a bit later. I think in the next few videos I'll probably explore again, just try a bunch of different things. I took a whole bunch of photos when I went on holiday to see my grandma, so lots of beautiful countryside landscapes that I want to translate into a more abstract kind of way. I'm gonna give this a pause to reset, look at a lot of art books and get inspiration and take everything in like a sponge, I think, in the next couple months, few months, probably until Christmas, and kind of like try a bunch of different things. That's my plan at least. But first I have to get all this ready for launch day, and I'm so excited. I'm really happy that the paintings are done. I feel accomplished. So whatever happens, whether the paintings sell or don't sell at all, I still feel very accomplished because I've wanted to do this painting series for years. That feels very good. If you want more inspiration, you can go watch this one next. I will see you in a few days for another one. Thank you so very much for watching.